All three of them, the bowler, Dr. Anand Arogya, all play for the same team in corporate cricket. It will be fantastic to see whether they have found a chink in the armor of each other.
Welcome back. Divakar, I feel left and right combination is often a tough call for the bowler and also for the captain, fielding side captain, to make up the field placements. What do you say?
Absolutely, not just for the fielding unit, for the bowler as well. He has to change his line. We've known Anand Arogya to be an outswinging bowler for a right-hander. That will become an in-swinging bowling for a left-hander. So it's not going to be easy to set the fields, to get the line and length right as well. Dr. Kaushik facing the first delivery of Dr. Anand, bowling right arm over at a chase of 196.
Here we go. First ball.
Great discipline start. Hitting the hard lengths. Right on the money.
Dear great Indian doctor cricketers, of course, we do remember our slogan, Khelo, Dil Se. So whatever we do, that comes from the bottom of the heart.
Backward point. Pitched up. Dr. Anand has got his field right, has a long off and a long on. Expecting most of the deliveries to be fuller in length. Change in field now for left-hander Dr. Avinash. Deep extra cover. And we have only one fielder outside the circle for now.
In 80 matches, Avinash has got 1,331 runs, 1,331 runs in his 80 matches.
Long off, deep extra cover. Ball swinging in to Dr. Avinash. What do we have in store?
Plays away, that is off the mark for the batsman Avinash. He looks strong.
Great start to the over. Bowling to his field, Dr. Anand. And Dr. Avinash and Dr. Kaushik ensuring that they set their eye in first.
Even Kaushik is well experienced with 137 matches.
A lot of bottom hand there by the batter. Another case where he should have rather wanting to time the ball towards point. That would have fetched him a boundary instead.
What a play that is. Nice picking.
The bowler will not be too happy with himself there. He was bowling a brilliant over, changed his pace and gave away a boundary down the leg side.
Nice picking.
And the technique is well made by Kaushik.
The bowler will not be too happy with himself there.
He just held the ball to go it on its way. The full toss has been raised away towards the boundary line. Good comeback by the bowler. Maybe one. Long on will collect. 137 matches, 1875 runs for Kaushik with 21 wickets. So both the batsmen can play well.
Seven runs
What
of
a
the
play
first
that
over.
is.
Not a bad start for
Nice picking.
either sides.
The bowler will not be too happy with himself there.
Divakar, I feel Renova Warriors definitely need the first wicket partnership to be better, just like Apollo has done.
Valid point there, Pawan. Wickets in hand always gives that advantage to go berserk in the later half of the inning. Left arm round to Kaushik. He's got long on and long off. Beautiful flight, great dip, and perhaps a little bit of turn as well for the left armer. Kaushik wanting to hoik that over deep square leg.
So far, 107 wickets for Vinay in 74 matches. That shows his masterclass piece of bowling. As said before, left-handers can definitely trouble.
The beauty about left armers, Pawan, is they bowl from the blind spot of a batter, which means that unless you have your head really straight, it's very difficult to pick them up. And if they always attack the stumps. Anything that's straight gets you an LBW or bowled. Anything that turns misses the outside edge of the bat.
The way they deliver is a treat to watch from the left-hand spinners. As you said, that has happened on two. The pass has been given. Quick reaction by the umpire.
Temperament is a very important aspect of
As
the
you
game.
said, that has happened on two. The pass has been given. Quick reaction by the umpire.
The spinners would want you to play across the line to either mistime it or miss it like Kaushik just did.
I feel that Kaushik has been struggling. A couple of balls before we had seen. He was lacking in timing. And finally he has been caught like before.
It's a mind game, this, Pawan. We must admit that there is a scoreboard pressure. Getting 10 runs and over right from ball one is not easy.
Absolutely. Now comes the skipper into the attack to bat. Hari Prakash.
74 matches, running at an average of 19 and a half. Great start by the bowler. First three balls right on the money. Great pressure, looping the ball really well.
The batsman name is Sai Mahesh at number 3. And Mahesh has got the ball almost closer to the boundary line at long off. There is a fielder placed. Can only be one. So Divakar, do you feel that they need to take the advantage of this power play? They need to chase up.
Absolutely. They'll be looking at any score between 60 to 72 at 10 or 12 runs and over for the power play. That will set them up. Let's not forget that wickets in hand is the key for this chase. That's a customary go round and round habit by Dr. Avinash. He does that a lot in the corporate cricket.
Interestingly, they have got the left-hander at the crease. So Apollo would be aiming to take off his wicket.
Let's not forget that it's a left armer bowling to a left-hander.
Much
Which means the
interesting.
ball is going to get into the batsman. And we have long on out there.
Quicker ball from Vinay. And I feel the timing is good. What do you say?
Flatter trajectory there by the bowler. Very well played. Avinash can make merry later. It's important for him to set his eye in. Take his time. It is a smaller ground, let's not forget.
This is a decided shot. No need to run for that. He knew where the fielders are. With so much power behind that shot.
Even after a boundary of the last ball.
This is a decided shot. No need to run for that.
The bowler
He knew
has
where the
just given
fielders
away
are.
5 runs of that over. He will not be too disappointed with that. He would want to contemplate what line should he be bowling for the left-hander. At the end of 2 overs, Renova Warriors are at 6 and over, 12 for 1.
Yes, with that 4, the runs and balls are equaled. Sai Mahesh will be on strike. Anand Agroya would continue. 7 runs in his first over. They have to make 196. Could be a big target to chase, but it can happen.
It's fantastic to see this game of cricket being played by our majestic doctors. They've been our warriors.
And that's why DPCL has termed out them as Great Indian. As the Great Indian Doctor Cricketers. Quick single in the meantime.
Great ball, equally well played along the ground for a single. Let's not forget that this target of 195 cannot be chased only with boundaries. You got to keep rotating the strike. Let not the bowler plan a strategy against you to get you out. Great game of cricket this.
Absolutely right. They need the strike rotate because the bowling has been tremendous from the Apollo team. Plays up with a strike bite. That's timing. Seems to be very nice with a cracking sound from the bat of Avinash.
He would have wanted to time that a little better. Ball curving into him.
Almost on the rib cage. Sensible flick. I think that has to clear the fielder. It has done.
Sensible flick. I think that has to clear the fielder. It has done.
Says this is a game of power. This is a game of finesse. That was delicately played off his pads towards fine leg for a boundary.
That has well cleared the fielder who is standing inside the 30-yard circle. That was the first boundary from Sai Mahesh, followed by a single now.
Stand and drive. Seems to be a very, very true pitch.
Seven runs of the first 4 balls. So this over can be a better one for them. Catches the call again. Superbly stopped that one. The fielder from covers has to run towards long off. Tremendously saved, that is. Most importantly, it's just a single.
hard lengths again. But the batter is extremely clear that if they're not getting a boundary, they got to steal a single.
Right. With that single of the last ball, the score comes on to 21 after 3 overs. This over is better when compared to the other two. 9 runs have come from it.
Renova Warriors training at 7 runs apiece, 21 for 1 at the end of 3. We have the left-hander bowler back on his stride. Dr. Vinay Sangle tosses it up for a right-hander, pulls the length flatter. Lefty.
And that could be close. The umpire is very sure about it. That's the fall of second wicket. The left-hander has made the game change. Vinay gets wicket number 2. And 2 for the team.
And that could be close. The umpire is very sure about it. That's the fall of second wicket. The left-hander has made the game change. Vinay gets...
Divakar, what do you feel about this kind of bowling?
And that could be close.
Yes, 1.1.
The umpire is very sure about it.
Vinay Sangle seems
That's the fall of second wicket. The left-hander has made the game
fantastic to
change.
see his guile, his dip.
Vinay gets...
some turn as well. The batsman was through to the shot.
And that could be close.
Got foxed by
The umpire is very...
and really stumped well there by the keeper within no time.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Wonderful reflex action by the keeper. He has hit on the stumps in no time.
Another flight delivery to the new batsman, inviting him to drive.
It's Raviteja, the new man to join. That was asked to be hit. They don't run for that, as the batsman knew that was going so fast like a bullet.
The trace the bullet challenge. Pawan, that was a long hop. Sat up for the batsman to be hit, and the batsman made merry.
In fact, there was a width offered by the bowler, which was made to the most by the batsman. Ravi has got 4 runs off that. A nice way to get off the mark.
Brings about a change in field. Long on comes in, and we have deep extra cover. Manning any ball that's shot.
Yeah, that seems to be a nice change, as most of the balls. Asked to be hit, it was over the line. Maybe carried all the way for a huge sixer. That has been the first one of this innings.
That was a gift indeed. Ball slipped off his hand. And the batsman making the most of it. Much needed 6 that for Renova Warriors.
Undoubtedly. Within no time, Raviteja moved on to 10 from 3. Firstly dot, then 4, now 6. He's turning around the things. That was a juicy full toss. Asked to be punished.
Shot played towards deep extra cover. What's nice to see is the Renova Warriors are rotating the strike.
But on the other side of the coin, Apollo Gastro, they've got 2 wickets. Wickets at regular intervals will definitely trouble the batting side. What do you say?
Apollo has been great with their chirping at the center. They're encouraging each other, keeping up the game.
Of course, the left-hander is still on for the side. Avinash, 7 from 5, with 1 boundary to his name. This can be a great shot.
What a majestic hit that.
It's not easy to take on the bowler who has taken 2 wickets. Left-hander versus left-hander. The batsman left-hander has won this.
The beauty about that shot, Pawan, was the batsman got to the pitch of the ball with a great stride forward. With a flex of his arms. Got that over long off for a mighty 6.
And of course, there we could see the fielders just watching the ball sailing over the boundary line just like spectators. There is nothing much to do. That's the timing. Superb game here by Avinash.
Dr. Anand back at his bowling mark. Long on call inside. We have deep extra cover and long off.
After 4 overs, the score is 38 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Great all-round cricket there. Ball pitched up, driven straight down the ground. Equally well fielded there by Dr. Anand. Great cricket there. That
can't be taken.
Over long off for a brilliant 6, picked out of nowhere. There wasn't any power in that shot whatsoever. Sheer timing and some work of those beautiful wrists.
I feel Renova Warriors are changing the gears. Despite of losing 2 quick wickets, this pair has turned out to be strong. We could see 3 sixes in the last 2 overs. The middle order is trying to improvise.
Hit towards mid-wicket. Very well fielded there by Sajjan Shetty.
Divakar, we could see both the batsmen, they're punishing the odd balls, and the balls which come onto the stumps, they are rotating well for the strike.
Absolutely, Pawan. Playing on the merit of the ball, much required for this game. Reacting to the ball, not being predetermined, is extremely important to be a good batter.
Missed the line completely.
Dr. Avinash trying to overhit that ball. All he had to do was put some bat in it, and there was enough real estate there for it to get to the boundary.
Steadily this pair has developed.
Change of length, change of pace. Well deceived there. At the end of 5 overs, Renova running at 9 runs and over, 45 for the loss of 2 wickets.
7 runs of the previous over. 45. 9 runs every over they started to score. This pair is steadily stealing some runs. 24 runs they have added for the 3rd wicket.
At the end of 5 overs, Renova Warriors are at 45-2.
A half-hearted appeal. Raviteja batting on 18 from 8. Avinash on 13 from 8.
Very well fielded there at backward point.
Glorious to watch. At backward point, the fielder has done well. It could have been more runs, irrespective of his effort, but Sharath has started so much better. 1 run of the first 2 balls for the right-hander. "96 wickets in 95 matches for Sharath. Will that be taken? It doesn't. It was travelling towards the right, but there was no much chance for the bowler Sharath. Even Sharath has got good runs with the bat. 1642 runs. One of the needed all-rounders for the side.
Change in length and pace.
Right, he can make the variations. Sharath. He can bowl so much better to the right-handers. Got on top of it, maybe one, will be one.
Darting in these deliveries, the bowler. Not sure whether there's spin on offer, but as long as he bowls to his field, he should be happy.
And that's taken. Left-hander has to depart. Much needed wicket at this stage. Avinash has to go. It was firmly struck, and Divakar, I believe, is going to be one of the terrific catches of the game.
Left-hander has to depart.
Let's not forget
Much needed wicket at this
the
stage.
celebration.
Avinash has to go. Left-hander has to depart. Much needed wicket at this stage. Avinash has to go.
Dr. Sharath equally focused on his
firmly
celebration
struck,
as he
and
was
Divakar, I believe,
while
is
delivering
going
the
to be
ball,
one
pitched it
off.
up, invited the drive, and great reflex action to grab that one.
He has definitely tempted the batsman to get into the shot. Wonderful reflexes in the follow-through by the bowler. Sharath from nowhere has got his first wicket and the team's 3rd wicket.
Let's not forget that they have got away with the mighty left-hander, which means that it will make it easier for them to hold on to one particular field and bowl at it.
Of course, that is definitely an important wicket for them.
Doctors Premier Cricket League one of the first of its kind, held at Hyderabad at Abhiram Cricket Ground, is conceptualized and organized by Dreams 11 Sports in association with MSK Prasad's ICA and Dr. T.D.R. Reddy Orthocare, ably supported by IMA and AP Chambers, powered by Sark and Square, stamina partner are Tenali Double Horse, event partners are Dreams Entertainments, health partners are Q Diagnostics, prizes partner Suraksha Pharma, media partner NTV Telugu, and radio partner Red FM.
With that, the over has been completed. After 6, the score is 48 for 3. That is also the end of this mandatory power play. They have made a better total in the first 6 overs in this power play with 8 runs. Unfortunately, Renova have lost 3 important wickets, 3 top order wickets. Next comes the skipper to bat.
Sajjan has a great time when he was batting, almost scored a half century, got run out, is back to his bowling mark. A fit campaigner, will he be able to grab some wickets here?
He has grabbed it, as you said, just off the first ball. What a wicket. I think that's of the skipper. No answer for the ball that was coming onto the stump.
He has grabbed it, as you
Handsome
said,
way to
just off the
start.
first. He has grabbed it as you said, just off the first ball. What a wicket. I think that's of the skipper. No answer for the ball.
At the end of 6 overs, Renova Warriors running at 48 for 4, 6.1. But there's still scoreboard pressure. The run rate is pretty decent, but they're losing wickets.
Renova Warriors are on a spot of bother. It's 48 for 4. They need the middle order partnership. Parikshit, the new man to take place. Parikshit and the skipper Nitin Reddy on the other end. They have got a big job on their shoulders.
Another lefty in the ranks. Changes the
In fact,
field.
the skipper of the side has been Hari Prakash, who has already been dismissed. So, Nitin Reddy, the new man. In fact, both the batsmen are new to the crease. Okay, it's mentioned here.
Parikshit had a great time in the field there. Bowled really well as well. My goodness, that was pretty fast. He's bowling darts at the batsman. Nice drive.
One more left-hander into the crease. 691 runs in 36 matches for Parikshit. He's also been a terrific all-rounder. 38 wickets with the ball with his slow left arm. Parikshit is off the mark. Now comes the batsman Nitin Reddy.
Great length, very well played. Deep backward point, manning the outfield there. Single given away.
I feel Nitin has got a perfect bat on it. It seemed like it was also travelling onto the stumps, but he has got the bat in time. Nice technique which has been applied by Nitin. Both the batsmen are off the mark. Onto the legs. Umpire not being convinced. They wanted the run and they have taken it.
Probably pitched outside the leg stump. Difficult proposition to give that an LBW.
Runs will count for the team. That's a leg bye, says the umpire. In the meanwhile, it was above 50. The score is 52 with 2 balls to finish the over number 7.
Beautiful ball that. The batsman beaten all ends up.
Eminent pace generated here by Sergeant Shetty. 123 wickets he has got in 97 matches so far. With his accurate pace.
That ball bit off good length. Great over there.
Nice way to finish with a dot.
At the end of 7 overs, Renova Warriors are at 52 for 4.
Tremendous way to start for Sarjan. We got off the first ball of Ravi Teja, who was setting to play well, a key role for the batting side. But that fall of wickets will definitely put up the batting side onto the back foot. But they still have a chance. One good partnership will definitely put the batting side, Renova Warriors, back in the game. Seven overs gone. Renova Warriors made 52. 144 more runs to win from 78. 144 from 13 overs. With required run rate of about 11 runs every over.
The bowler who picked up the wicket of Avinash, the left-hander, is back bowling to another left-hander. Everyone would want him to pick a wicket. We are looking forward to his celebration.
Yeah, precisely, Divakar. Already Sharath has got a wicket. That was also of the left-hander.
Last 2 overs hardly fetching any runs for the batting unit. Last 2 overs just got them 6 runs and 2 wickets.
Swept it high. Will that be taken? But it's going to land safe in the gap. Maybe closer.
Agricultural, that shot. Hoiked over deep mid-wicket.
It's been a terrific shot, but the umpires will be the deciders. He says that's 4 runs.
4 runs for the taking. Nice way to break the shackles. Foot onto the pitch of the delivery. Hoiked over deep mid-wicket for a boundary.
We have got the official umpires from the HCA. Mr. Chandraya and Mr. Jahangir, with the official scorer, Mr. Shadab. Will that be taken? Simplest. And this was a similar one.
There goes Dr. Sharath again.
Divakar, I feel this bowler doesn't need other fielders to take on the catch. Both the catches
This was a similar one.
Cotton ball.
There goes
in his follow-through.
Sharad again. Divakar, I feel this bowler doesn't need other fielders to take on the cap.
Half the team out in the dugout. The top order dismantled by the bowling unit. That will get them a lot of pressure.
Renova side seeming to be in troubles. Apollo side are getting on top of the match. 2 wickets for Sharad, both of them being left-handers.
A happy knack of picking wickets, especially an off-spinner bowling to a left-hander. The ball will be turning away from him. Can he deliver another wicket to bowling, this time bowling to a right-hander?
Now comes the skipper, Hari Prakash. Left alone, very less we see in the format of a T20. The ball's left alone to the keeper. 75 matches, 1065 runs. My goodness.
Great take there by the keeper. The ball hardly got off the good length. Great hands that.
I guess the keeper doesn't allow the batsman to get out of the crease and play. The batsmen need to be watchful. Tremendous attempt, I can tell you, by the keeper. The captain has got a big responsibility on his shoulders to make. And this is a stage. They have to prove their worth. They need to bring all their experience and skill in the game and act accordingly.
Dr. Sergeant Shetty back again to his bowling mark. Picked up a wicket last over of the first delivery. Gave away only 3 runs.
8 overs gone. The score is 56 for 5. This was not needed, I guess, from the fielder. It was a bit of excitement.
It's fantastic to see the pace generated by Dr. Sergeant Shetty. He reminds us of Pat Cummins.
Of course he is. The way he runs, the way he delivers. Flicked away. This has to be 4. The fielder has to give up the chase. Superb timing of the low full toss down the leg side. This boundary will definitely relieve the pressure of the batting side.
Anything,
The fielder has to give up the chase. Superb timing of the low full toss down the leg side.
any delivery that's bowled with an intent of excess space gets sprayed down the leg side, and the batter making the best use of it.
Played away with the soft hands.
Old school cricket, single after a boundary.
The skipper is off the mark, firstly with 4, then made a single. Superb timing. Third man is there, near the boundary line, so that can be only 1. Sergeant has done well. 5.3 so far. 5.4 has conceded The run rate so far in the first 10 balls, a wicket and 9 runs. Plays away with the strike back, strike to the bowler.
Forward defense.
Plays away with the strike back, strike 2.
Once again, the third man fielder will come into play. Single to finish. 9 gone. The score is 64 for 5.
Let's not forget the Apollo Avengers were at 65 at the end of 9 overs, 65 for 1. Renova are at 64 for 5. So the difference between both the sides, clearly the number of wickets.
Exactly, and Divakar, you got wonderful memory. At the similar stage as Divakar said, it was 65. Just a run difference, but wickets will make a huge difference. The first 2 wickets partnerships were tremendous from the Apollo point of view.
The mystery spinner, Dr. Sharath, back again, bowling up to his mark. Bowled 2 overs, gave away only 7 runs, 7 runs, and picked up 2 wickets. He's the man to watch out for.
Plenty of expectations from his side to Sharath. Now he's in an approach of dismissing the right-handers as well. He offers a single of the first ball.
Short delivery there. He would not be much happy with that. I got lucky there, not getting belted.
Kept it low, kept it fine. The fielder is inside the circle at third man. Definitely a couple of runs. And Divakar, I feel there was not an exact shot, exact timing for that. The ball was not so close to the boundary line.
Under edge of the bat, Pawan, precisely why it did not travel to the boundary. Not where the batsman intended for sure. Shot of length.
A bit of surprise offered from the bowler. Nitin Reddy manages only to handle it to defense. Maybe one. Even the single has become a bit tough. Scoring against Sharath is not that easy. The run rate climbing up 12.3. Renova Warriors need to look at the run rate and bat accordingly as well.
Great point there, Pawan. They would not want to be in a situation where it comes down to run rate and they find themselves equal on points but short on runs.
The genius thing about Apollo is they've got a quick 5 wickets. This is high technique, I can tell you. Divakar, it was almost on 2.
Dr. Sharath extremely lucky there. Got a wicket of a full toss. Time for drinks.
This is high technique, I can tell
down.
you. Divakar, it was
halfway
almost
down
on
the
2.
line for the second half of the second innings. Renova lose their 6th one. 68 for 6 with 1 ball remaining in the over number 10. 128 more runs to win from 61 balls. It's a drinks break for the players. Doctors Premier Cricket League 2022 is being organized by Dreams 11 Sports in association with MSK's IC and Dr. TDR Reddy Orthocare. Supported by IMA and AP Chambers. Powered by Sarkin Square. Stamina partner Tenali Double Horse. Event partner Dreams Entertainments. Health partner Q Diagnostics. Prizes partner Suraksha Pharma. Media partner the #1 channel in AP and Telangana, NTV Telugu. And finally radio partner Red FM. We had seen lots of struggle and sacrifices by the doctors since Corona has initiated in the nation, in fact on the globe. So this tournament, Doctors Premier Cricket League, is a tremendous initiative by the great founder of Dreams 11 Sports, Anil Pendela Garu. Has got so much respect and love towards doctors. So this tournament will be a big stress reliever. We want the doctors to take their time to relax with all their families. Dreams Entertainments Private Limited. In fact, Dreams Entertainments has been the 18-year-old pan-India company which has conducted numerous events with the legends in sports and entertainment. Plays up with a straight by. That's going to be a dot to finish. 10 gone. 68 for 6. $128 more runs to win. 12.8 is the required run rate from now on. Dr. Anil Wade and Dr. Nitin Reddy at the center. The skipper is being dismissed. Lots of damage we could see from Sharath. 3 overs, 3 wickets for 11 runs. This is a T20 game but has considered just a run rate of 3.88. Very less we see.
Dr. Ram Guram, the opening batsman for Apollo Gastro Avengers, taking his mark for bowling. Long on, long off, deep square leg. And the third man, we also have the sweeper cover. Down the leg side, straight to the fielder. Great ball there. Hit the. Hit towards extra cover for a single. Bowling wicket to wicket. Our Apollo Avengers wanting to go for wickets. Lovely straight drive towards long off. Short and wide. Played towards third man for a single. At the end of 11 overs, Renova Warriors are at 73 for 6. Apollo Gastro Avengers would be looking forward for 4 good deliveries. They have the strike bowler. They are thinking wickets. They're thinking run rate. They're thinking to win this match in a hurry. Played towards long on for a 6. The ball inside the batsman's half. In his arc rather. Had this been any other batter, they would have wanted to hit that towards the boundary. Great change in length. Shot missed completely by the batter. Great lengths. With 3 more balls to go, Dr. Sharath will be thinking wickets. He needs 2 more wickets for a fifer. Played towards deep extra cover. There was 2 runs for the taking. Missed opportunity. Are Renova Warriors thinking of winning this game? Another single there towards the cover fielder. At the end of 12 overs, Renova Warriors are at 78 for 6. We have Dr. Ram Gurram, Dr. Sharath, Nilagiri finishes a great spell. 4 overs, 16 runs for 3 wickets. He's been the game changer. Got both the left-handers out. That gave some respite to the bowling unit. It's getting hotter here. Great disciplined bowling there by the Apollo bowlers. Right on the money. Bowling at the wickets, thinking wickets. Straight drive towards long on for a single. Dr. Sajjan Shetty, extremely sharp. Great lengths. A single taken towards the cover fielder. This match could get a little more exciting. We need wickets, so we need boundaries. Another beautiful delivery. Played towards deep extra cover for a single. Great throw there by Dr. Anand. Right on top of the stumps. Practicing his skills for the next match, perhaps. Great disguise there. Slower delivery. A leg cutter. That's a beautiful shot over a deep mid-wicket for a mighty six. This ball had additional pace on it. The batsman waited, flicked that over deep mid-wicket for a fabulous six. Much needed at this stage of the inning. At the end of 13 overs, Renova Warriors are at 89 for 6. They are yet to reach the halfway mark. Another spinner. Beautiful cover drive there. Could have been fielded better. That's a boundary for the taking. Dr. Kapil had a good start, but a little overpitched that one. And Renova realizing that they need runs on the board. This DPCL powered by, organized rather by Ntv Sports, could get down to the wire. Everyone knows the value of run rate. Beautiful ball there. Straight to mid-off for a single. It's easier, man. See, I have more surface area to clean to wipe off. Only few advantages of being ball. We also get, if you are at 30 degrees, I am at 32 degrees. You don't know that. A leg spin pitched on the leg stump. Batsmen are thinking too, taken that comfortably. It's nice to see Apollo still thinking wickets. They have got the spinners expecting the batters to clear boundaries and make mistakes. Beautiful shot there. Very well fielded by Dr. Sharath. Great line and length, bowling around the stump, moving that away from the right-hander. Played towards point, upish. And that's a wicket for another spinner, Dr. Kapil. That's the 7th wicket down.
Welcome back.
Play
97 for 7. The latest wicket we could see a glorious catch taken at backward point. His skipper Nitin has taken a fabulous catch, which is never easy in the slip coordination or the gully or point, backward point in those areas. And that too, when the spinner comes to bowl, you could see the ball, it would turn a lot when it was hit hardly by the batsman. 6 overs remaining, 99 runs to get. Javed, the new man, 39 matches, 484 runs, can be a handy batsman. Two for 22 for Vinay in his first 2 overs. Now comes to bowl.
a rank full toss, hit towards deep extra cover. Very well fielded there by Dr. Sharath. Great commitment. Nice to see the bowling unit not giving away any freebies. They understand the value of run rate here. Flighted delivery, hit towards long on. Can that be caught? No, that's a boundary.
I felt the moment the ball went past the bat, it was a decided shot. Even the batsman knows that. And that's why they didn't think of that run. Fabulous way to get over 100. 102 is the score with 4 runs. 94 from 34. Can Renova Warriors do this? Javed again targeting the leg side. Long on has almost carried, but is going to go all the way for 6. Super pickup shot. He just waited for the ball to come on to him and executed it. Javed again targeting the leg side. Long on has almost carried, but is going to go all the way for 6. Super pickup.
Dr. Javed has been brilliant with his bowling. He showed us that he has got some power up his wrists and shoulders. He's replicating that in his batting as well. Down the leg side, missed by the keeper.
A bit of pressure now transferred onto the bowler. 11 runs have come in the first two balls. In fact, first 3 balls. 13 runs totally in the first 3 balls.
Flighted, hit towards long on for a single.
Good pair of hands there we could see from the fielder who is running from long on.
Dr. Sangle had a beautiful first couple of overs. He would want to pick up more wickets here.
And that was the intent, to take on the stumps by the wicket keeper.
Dr. Sangle wanting to turn the ball square, pitching outside the leg stump, wanting to hit the top of leg. Ball going straight and a wide given by the umpire.
He is a thinking bowler. He wants the batsman to get into the shot and give some catches to the fielders scattered near the boundary line. "16 runs every over they need, the Renova Warriors against Apollo Gastro Avengers, to win this contest."
Great delivery there.
A double mind.
Point.
Was a direct hit. Will that be close?
Very, very, very tough decision that for the umpire. That was a direct hit by the captain. One stump to aim at, and did a brilliant job.
Double
First
mind.
point.
Of course,
But the direct hit, will that be
from this
close?
point of view. Divakar times these kind of good hits onto the stumps
Very tough decision
will favor
that
the
for
batting side to take
umpire.
on the second run.
That was a direct hit
15 overs completed with this.
by the
The score is
captain.
115 for the loss of 7. 81 more runs to win from 30.
To your question, Pawan, Apollo would not mind that. Taking a run off ricochet of the stumps. They should be absolutely okay there. Think
A double
towards
mind.
point. Wickets.
That's a
Precisely what
direct hit. Will that be
took a
close?
shot. We have Dr. Kapil up his bowling mark. Bowling his diddly daddy leggies.
He's beating up with the pace, right?
He's a spinner, Pawan. Surprising that he's got the quicker one too.
Yeah, this is a quick 7 balls, 8 runs so far. Now it was almost carried. I think the bowler is safe enough, Kapil. Looking for the second. They will get it comfortably.
Dr. Kapil would have wanted to grab that opportunity. A bowler's, especially the spinners, got to be extremely prepared for cotton bowls. Not an easy catch though. Hit from the middle of the bat.
Yes,
Very
that was-
well fielded there in the deep. Great teamwork.
That was enormously struck by the batsman. And despite of putting the hand, it could have been closer to the boundary line. But his hand has definitely saved a couple of runs. Because anything over the bowler will definitely be closer to the boundary line.
Very well kept there.
Nice pair of gloves, I can tell you, by the keeper. Catches a call and long off, has no chance at all. And that was a bit of miscommunication. Should I run? Should I not? That was the call from the long off fielder. Unfortunately, that went on.
That was the first of its kind. We haven't seen the doctors from Apollo give any freebies to the batting unit. Sheer lack of communication there. Enterprising batting there by
Outside
Good
the off
comeback.
stump. So the previous one was a lucky 4, I can tell you.
hit towards long off for a single. Oopsie, that was a bad bounce there.
Of course. That was 4 runs again. 2 bonus boundaries. First, this one of the misfield, previously of the miscommunication. However, will the batting side able to capitalize these things?
Dr. Javed is definitely a
Good
find. He would
long
walk up
off.
to his captain post this inning and say, hey, I intend to graduate in the batting order. That's a wide outside the off stump. Hit towards long on. A long hop there. Single taken. At the end of 16 overs, Renova Warriors are at 128 for 7. They require 68 of 4 overs at 16 apiece. Mr. Dr. Sangle about to bowl his last over. Really flighted well. The bowling unit appealing for a caught behind.
In particular, the Anand we could see, he's much confident that it was a dismissal, but finally they need to set themselves at that spot.
Has to be the faintest of edge. Hasn't travelled 22 yards. I'm not sure whether the Sneeko could have got that. Benefit of doubt, always in the batsman's favour.
68 needed from 23.
Lovely stride, hit towards long off.
A couple
Very
of
well
steps
fielded.
before the fielder. Single doesn't bother much the team of Apollo. Probably Vinay Sangle into his final over. This is onto the stumps.
Beautiful, beautiful bowling.
Cleans it up. That's the wicket they wanted. Since the past few overs we could see Nitin started to explode. 27 from 23 he scored.
The beauty about that ball was slow. That ball was slower through the air. Very well disguised there. Pulled the length back. Saw the batsman coming out to hike that. The ball never left off his hands. Beautiful bowling there by Dr. Sangle. $129 for 8 after the end of 16.3 overs.
Went onto the back foot so quickly. Running is fine. And the shoot is perfect. The batsman is safe enough. Javed trying to play his role. 23 from 11 balls. The newcomer is Dr. Raghu to face Dr. Vinay. .66 needed of the last 20 balls.
Another fighter delivery, play towards backward point.
What a wise way to get off the mark and find the gap. Raghu at his best. It's an intelligent way to play. He knew that the fielders are inside the circle. and made sure that he has found the gap. In fact, it's Javid again with his fourth boundary, 4 boundaries and 1 sixer in his innings up to now, 27 from 12.
That marks the change in field. We have sweeper cover now. Another beautiful ball going with the arm, not turning at the end of the over.
That was put away below the knee roll. As a dot, 4 overs gone for Vinay.
What below the knee roll? Hit the pad, no? No, what below the knee roll?
4 overs, 46 runs for 3 wickets from Vinay. 3 overs remaining, 62 runs to win. The score is 134 for 8 in 17 overs. 21 runs needed every over from now.
Almost a boundary every ball from here on. Not an easy ask. But Renova Warriors would want to get to as close as 190 as possible. They'd want to ensure the run rate is in place. Let's not forget we have the mighty fast bowler who also scored heavily, scored 48 while he was batting. Much like Dr. Javed, he is pretty nippy and hits the hard lengths.
They need only sixers to win. Looking for the 6, but it doesn't time well. There may be 2 runs for sure. Good stop.
Nice change of pace there by Dr. Ram Guram. He bowled a slight leg cutter, invited the batsman to...
Looking for the 6, but it doesn't
tired. He's also bowled 4
time
overs.
well. There may be 2 runs for sure.
Got to
Good
fight the
stop.
opponent, got to fight the weather as well.
The opening batsman has come to bowl in the middle overs. Ram Mohan has done well so far, 2.4. Despite of not having a wicket, he has conceded just 18 runs. Run rate just above 7. That definitely matches in a T20 game.
Play towards covers. Well stopped there.
That was harmlessly struck there, but goes straight to the fielder.
The end of 19 overs. Renova Warriors are at 147 for 8. We have Dr. Sajjan Shetty finishing his quota now.
Technically, the Apollo Gastro Avengers have won this match because 6 legal balls, irrespective of the result, will definitely give the chances for Apollo side. Renova Warriors needs some luck, needs the big shots. Someone should bat like MS Dhoni. .48 from 6 in the final over. Sajjan Shetty into his final over now. 19 balls, 19 runs and a wicket to him. 5 balls to finish. Chance to take on a single. They won't run, they will walk for this. The great Indian doctor cricketers divided into 8 teams, united by DPCL. Three balls to finish. Will that be taken? It may not carry because the fielder is far. He has to run forward. That brings up the 150 mark for Renova Warriors. Of course, whomever the winner is, the doctors are going to win. Hope both the sides have got a wonderful game here. They have experience. Handsome shot. Will that be taken? One step carry. Probably this is going to be the final ball of the curtain raiser match. Apollo Gastro Avengers bowling to Renova Warriors. There it is. A dot to finish. A win of 44 runs. Congratulations, Apollo Gastro Avengers. Despite of losing the toss, you batted first and you won the match.
Could I request the captains of both the teams to head towards the dais? Time to give away the man of the match and also
Thanks to both the umpires, Mr. Chandraya and Mr. Jahangir. Also the scorer, Mr. Shabad. That's been a convincing victory for the Apollo Gastro Avengers. They got a terrific beginning for the tournament. DPCL. Doctors Premier Cricket League 2022 is being organized by Ntv Sports in association with MSK's ICA and Dr. TDR Reddy Ortho Care, supported by IMA and AP Chambers, powered by Sark and Square, Stamina Partner, Tenali Double Horse, Event Partner, Dreams Entertainments, Health Partner, Q Diagnostics, Prizes Partner, Suraksha Pharma, Media Partner, NTV Telugu, and Radio Partner, Red FM. Thanks to the list.
could I request both the teams to come over the dais? It's time for the presentation ceremony. The captains and the team members are requested to kindly assemble here. Dr. Nitin, Dr. Hari, please get your teams here. Gentlemen, thank you for putting up a great show. This is the curtain raiser, and what better way to start the series than a good match. Please give yourselves a round of applause for really playing great game of cricket. Could I now request Anil Pendela to come on the dais? He is the founder and managing director of Sports, Dreams 11 Sports. Before we start the proceedings, I know it has not been easy playing this game of cricket under the hot sun, especially under the weather of Hyderabad. I'll quickly want to call the captain of the losing team, Renova Warriors, Dr. Hari. tough outing today. Where do you think you missed the trick?
I think we gave away too many runs. We really didn't bowl according to our plans. It was either over too full or too short. They took good advantage of it, and Kiran sir really played very well in between. And Dr. Sajan and Dr. Anand has taken away the game by their good batting actually. So they have consistently scored in the middle overs where we thought we were the strongest point.
Do you think you lacked the fifth bowler today, Dr. Hari?
Not really. Actually, we were a spin, more of a spin bowling attack. So we really didn't miss any fifth bowler. As I said, like we didn't bowl according to our plans.
Bygones are bygones. What will be your plans for the upcoming couple of matches? Of course, you also would want to win with better run rate.
Yes, as you said, it's a short tournament. It's just 3 matches, so we would like to win the next 2. I think according to their rules, it's like the team, if they are in 2 the points are same for the 2 teams, then probably the one with the win over the league matches, they will go forward. So probably run rate is important, as you said, but then I think we would like to win the next 2 matches.
We wish you all success going forward. Thank you for putting up a show. Dr. Nitin, could you request you to come over? The winning captain, a huge round of applause. He marshaled his team really well. Sir, if you could have a couple of words with you. Brilliant start. 195 on the board. I'm sure most of the batters would be greedy to get to 200, but this is fantastic. What was running through your minds?
Yeah, so firstly, we didn't know how the wicket would play, and then it was, as I said initially, it was a blessing in disguise for us, and nothing, I can't explain how the openers gave us a brilliant start, Dr. Ram Mohan and Dr. Mohsin. They've been our consistent openers. They gave us a brilliant start. And then Kiran took away the match from then. Dr. Sajan, absolutely wonderful. And then Anand came over. Everybody really pitched in very well. It was a great team effort. 195 we scored, but we didn't get complacent. Great bowling effort again from everybody. Dr. Vinay, he started off very well by taking great wickets. Sharath, everybody really pitched in very well.
Rightly said. What also stood out is your bowling, right? Everyone bowled wicket to wicket, especially the left armers. Right after Deepak Patel for New Zealand, we see spinners, starting their stint in the power play. Was that a part of the plan, or you wanted the opponents to go big and grab wickets early?
No, with a score of 195, always hitting a spinner is going to be difficult. That's why we got in Vinay to start the innings, and it really paid off. Yeah.
All the best for you for the rest of the tournament, sir. Thank you so much for joining. All right, this one's got to be big. We have the man of the match to be given away by Anil Pendela. We have a trophy. We have gift hampers from Sid's Farm. We have... All right. Okay. Could we request Dr. Sajan Shetty, the man of the match for this afternoon, to come over and receive it from Anil Pendela? 48 runs, gentlemen, and a wicket for 32. He also has the gift hampers from Sid's Farm, from Alankrita Resorts, and from Tenali Double Horse. That's from Sid's Farms. This is from Alankrita. This is from Double Horse, Tenali Double Horse. The next one is the gift hamper from Alankrita Resorts. Dr. Sajan Shetty, could we have a couple of words from you? You seem to be a man on mission. You seem to be extremely fit. You started off a little slowly, but the way you tongued the bowlers for some mighty runs, you would have wanted to get to a half century. What was running through your mind?
Nothing. I was just the good start we got it. I just wanted to play the normal game and give the strike as much possible to the Dr. Kiran. He was hitting the balls very well. Then next, I wanted to charge the ball when the Anand came. So it was a team game. Everyone chipped in. It was a team motto to play 20 overs and score as much as possible.
Also, fantastic to see you hit, those great lengths, hard lengths. Your first ball was right on the money. What was that about?
I think that wicket goes to Anand Rai. He just asked me to bowl the simple length with some pace, and it chipped on.
Thank you. There's a lot of matchups, right? We had Dr. Javed from Renova, who was a fantastic all-rounder. Let's give it up for him as well. Perfectly matched up by you. So, great game of cricket, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining in. All the best to both the teams for the rest of the tournament.